Alright, video 2 of the F7. 1948 or 49 or 50 as I'm told it is. I have it up on the forklift so we can take a look underneath. I'm not actually going to go under there. I don't think OSHA would like that very much, but we'll send the camera instead. Let's see. Get a much better look at that bottom axle there. Various bits of linkage and this huge thing on the front. Well, this tire is definitely holding air. I have no idea if it turns or not. I moved a little bit. That's a good sign. So that tire is not, but will probably pump up. And I'm pretty sure the back ones will move. Because while I picked this thing all the way up in the air, you can see it's a good 4 feet off the ground. The back tires did not move with the body. They stayed stationary, the body moved instead. So that means they are at least freed up to do that. Figured they would have to be as I hold this thing in here. There's no problem with loading. As you can see, we are equipped with a forklift. Let's see if I can get a better look at the other side of that thing now. There was a question about a 2-speed rear. And tire size. Okay. Tire size. Where the hell is it? Okay, that tire is probably not going to take air. Not very well, anyway. Well, lugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 lugs. Okay, this is that question. 8 lugs. I'll look at the front end while I'm here. Oof. And there goes my jacket. I can tell at least one of these tires is soft. The inner one looks like it's still holding air. That side looks like it's off the ground, so that's okay. 2-speed rear. Let's see. The old man thought this was a 1-speed, single speed. He must be right, because I don't see anything on there that would indicate a 2-speed. I see no takeoff of any kind, and no rods, no controls. Single speed rear. See if I can get a size off. Yeah, that outer tire is not in too good a shape. But loading this on a trailer would be no problem. The forklift will put this wherever it needs to go. I'm really tangled up over here. The highway winch. Well, I got it up in the air. Let me take a look under there. And try not to get the camera wet. We'll look at all that interesting stuff under there. Whatever it is. Looks like there's a couple of lines disconnected there. I don't know what that's all about. They go over there. No idea why they would be off. Unless it was just something they weren't using. The boom. Don't know how tall that is exactly, but it's tall enough to load a fully loaded 275 tank full of iron onto a railroad car. The old man said this truck was really good at it. Had no problems at all doing it. Of course, it needs a little body work. Now, how are we going to figure out the size of these tires? Damn it. Let me see. Don't have a tape measure with me. Not that I could really... Ouch! No, that's too rotten to see a size. Imagine that, rotten tire's only been sitting 40 years, huh? Okay, I guess what we'll have to do is go around the other side, let it down, have a peek in the cab, see what we got there. The way of those plates. Can't believe they don't put a size where I can see it. Oh wait, what's that? No, I don't think that's it either. No, there's no size written on there. Got to be a 19 or a 21. Thing's huge. All right. We will check out the plates. the instruction plates for the four-wheel drive conversion on there. Okay, that should give me enough room to squeeze in there somehow. Bear with me here a minute while I try not to get killed doing this. Walking on top of slippery things. Okay. Oh, take a look at that tire. This tire is fully inflated, but look at it. Let's see, can I? 920s on there. There you go, 920s. That is the tire size. Rim size 20 inch, 8 lug, 20 inch. And, okay, we have a plate right here, but I cannot read it because it's got a layer of corrosion on it. Oh, a lubrication instructions plate. Okay, that's for the lubrication. Now I see a plate there. See if I can get a close-up on it. That seems to be shifter pattern. And that is the all-wheel drive plate. I don't know if it's possible to read anything off that. I'm going to try. But I probably won't be able to get too close, and I can't climb in there too easy. All the linkage appears to be intact. The linkage is all down here. Let's get that back a little bit. Obviously the shifter handle for the transmission. Then we have, I guess that's the e-brake. 2 e-brake handles. I don't know what that's all about. Then we have 2 shift handles right next to each other there. That must be for the four-wheel drive or maybe the PTO, I'm not sure. Usual arrangement of pedals. All this, the mileage on there is 36,624, which the old man says is original mileage. Now, how many speeds does this have? This must be 3-speed or 4-speed. I can't really tell. Is that a 4th? Yeah, maybe it is a 4-speed. Looks like it is 4. Huh. You see there's some rust on the cab roof, but and the holes are from the lights that are missing. It's not terminal, not terribly bad. Totally gone anyway. See if there's any way I can lever myself up there somehow and get a look at that. Okay, I want to put the camera down for a second here while I climb in there. So hold on a sec. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that plate and the numbers on it. Now, as for the engine, I did turn the engine, but I only turned it a couple of inches. I didn't do more than that because it's not lubricated, and I didn't want to turn the engine dry and risk breaking something that doesn't need to be broken. Okay. It says Ford V8 all-wheel drive. Man, they don't make these cabs too big, do they? And I'm just gonna try to film the numbers here because let's see if I can read them a little better. Okay, I see a 05-4-20590. I can't tell what that is. Chassis number maybe? Motor number 20. I'm going to say that's a 5, but it could be a 6. 20590. And then we have another number here, which is 7,000. And total gross weight 19,006. And there's another plate here. I'm going to need a rag for that one. Let's see. Can't tell what this plate is. Caution, Auxiliary transmission. Auxiliary transmission be in position positive drive before shifting. I'm not sure what that's all about. There's another plate in there, Ford Motor Company. I don't know if you can see any of these numbers, but I'm going to film them anyway. See if I can get a still of that. Now I don't see any specific plate in here for the four-wheel drive setup, unless it's this. Oh, it's hidden somewhere else. Oh, jeez, rust. Nice rust spot there. Yeah, it's coming down the top of me here. That's it. Marmon Harrington. Transmission, auxiliary, and it's got, oh boy. Here, I'll take a nice close look at it so you can see it. Since I'm in here. That's the Marmon Harrington plate. This is the Ford Motor Company plate. I don't know why there's two of them. Plus the shift pattern, which is right there. Show you the shifters again. Let's see if any of them move. Oh yeah, that's in neutral. Oh yeah, they all move. I don't know how far they're supposed to go, but I'll just leave them alone because I don't really know how to use them. All right, now what was the other question? Okay, we got the wheel size. We talked about the plates. What else is there? That's lubrication chart. And I think that was about it. Excuse me a minute while I get back down. Maybe I should put a glove on before I try to grab rusty metal. Always a good idea. If you hear a scream, that'll be me falling on my ass. Oh. Okay. Alright, we made it. And another look at the highway winch. All that fun stuff down there. I don't know which part of this is for the four-wheel drive and which isn't. It appears the back axle is freed up. I lifted this truck, a good 5 feet up in the air before, and the wheels stayed on the ground. They didn't move with the chassis, which they would have had to if they were stuck. Okay, let's get the door closed so we can get out of here now. And the other Marmon Harrington plate is here. That says Marmon Harrington all-wheel drive. I can't see, yeah, all-wheel drive, and then there's the winged tires or something in the middle of that. Ford F7. Yeah, it's got a good chassis. The body, we take a lot of work to get this body good, but the chassis is good, it's solid. It's all there. You can see there's only light surface rust on it. It's not even heavily rusted, as you would expect some modern trucks are these days. Look at that. There's no heavy crust on it, no heavy corrosion. That winch is just gigantic. And all the four-wheel drive stuff looks to be in good shape, at least on the outside. Still even has grease on the chassis a little bit. Peeking there at the engine. Oh, I just got snow right in my eyes. Oh, isn't that fun? I don't know if I want to try lifting up the hood again because I'm probably going to let snow down into the engine. I'd just as soon not do that. I don't have to. Big push bumper on the front here. And there's no problem leaving the truck in place for a while if we need to. You know, we're not doing much up here this time of year. It could stay. It's a nice spot for it. Nobody will mess with it. And there it is. In sunlight this time. Oh, wait, it's only half covered. Let me see. Maybe I can get that hood up a little bit. Oh, it's got a latch. Hold on a second. Whoops. Nice. I just showered the camera with rust. Take a better look in there. Hood actually stays up by itself, which is always a nice thing. And there's the Ford V8. And like I said, I'm not going to try to turn it anymore. It did move. I moved about 4 inches. That's as far as I would do it without opening it up and dumping it full of oil. This thing's been sitting since at least 1971 or 72. It's amazing how these motors will turn like that. I have stuff sitting here 5 years, modern cars, and the damn things are stuck. And not this. Made to last forever, I guess. Good look in there. It's got that odd little carburetor on there. I have one of those carburetors for sale elsewhere on eBay. I don't see any more plates under here. I thought there might be one over there, but I can't read it. Way in the corner over there. That's like an old sticker or something. Oh. All right. Put the baby to sleep. And there you go. That should pretty much cover everything. I think I wrote it down what you wanted to know, and I forgot to bring the damn paper with me. Figures. All this junk we'll take off the front here, just loose drive shafts and shit like that. Don't worry about that. Well, there you go. Plates, tire size, speeds of the rear, linkage. Linkage all appears to be there. I don't see anything missing. And nothing disconnected except those 2 hoses. Don't really know what those hoses would be for. That's a mystery to me, but probably nothing to do with the 4-wheel drive. All right. Okay, how do we turn this off now? And if there's any questions, you can reach me at US Rock Island 1913 at AOL.com. One word, US Rock Island 1913. I'm sorry. I got that wrong. Amazing. My own email address. US Rock Island 1903 at AOL.com. You can get me there for more pictures, questions, or whatever. US Rock Island 1903 at AOL.com.